What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Skinny D and the Sandman here in the barbershop once again. It's episode 35 of the Always Chillin' podcast. This is, I guess, we're calling it season 2. Every 18 episodes, we're doing a 2-week break. So just a heads up, next week is episode 36, and then we're going to take a 2-week break. We've been taking a lot of time off lately for the holidays and fucking COVID and bronchitis and shit, but we're going to take 2 weeks anyway.
It's real in the field.
Whatever, man. Yeah, we need a break. So Bob Saget died the other day.
Yeah,
That was pretty surprising.
I saw that. Yeah,
pretty
it's real,
surprising.
man. What the
And
fuck?
I guess I've been keeping up on it, and I guess they decided that he just went like peacefully in his sleep. He had a heart attack or a stroke. They're not sure which one.
Yeah, what are they saying? And I've never heard this shit before, but apparently, if you die with your arm across your chest, that means you had a heart attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, usually when you hear like a famous person found dead in his hotel room, it's like they found him with a belt around his neck, you know, because yeah. So I was like, ooh, Bob Saget.
I don't know.
He's like,
Yeah, that's what I
usually-
said. You ever heard his comedy before, man?
Yeah. Usually it's like celebrity found dead in a hotel. It's like they're overdosed, covered in vomit.
Well, who'd they find like that? What was the kung fu dude, David Carradine? They found him.
Yeah,
I'm
they
like,
found
what
him
the
in
fuck,
the-
man?
yeah,
Oh,
in-
shit.
in the closet with his belt around his neck and his dick in his hand.
Bob Saget, man. Yeah, dying
Yeah.
peacefully in the
Yeah,
bed.
rest in
hotel,
peace,
man.
Bob
Rest
Saget.
in peace, man.
America's dad, people called him. That's so weird how he was America's dad. Like people said that about Bill Cosby too.
Yeah, I mean, you took it there, so let's go.
But yeah, Bob Saget, people called him America's dad, but his stand-up was so like just disgust. I can't even listen to it sometimes.
Yeah,
It's like raunchy, man. I'm just like, this is just gross. Bob Saget.
Well, now that we in the car, there was some mixed, reviews on it. There was
Yeah.
this side saying Bob Saget, then there was this side like,
I just
so
don't,
I'm
I
like,
just don't. How could he do stand up like that and be the dad on Full House and hosting America's Funniest Home Videos and stuff at the same time? Like,
same way Bill
how's he-
Cosby was dropping
that's
shit
true.
in chicks'
That's-
drinks,
that's
dog.
true.
I mean,
Like, how is he getting those jobs, man?
some bad motherfuckers,
I've read
man.
tons of stories about like people accidentally taking their kids to a Bob Saget show.
Oh,
Because they've only seen him on Full House, and it's like,
Oh.
oh, Bob Saget's playing the local theater. Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah, and it just
He was also
scars
the
their
America's
children
funniest
Yeah,
home
America's
videos.
Funniest Home Videos,
Yeah, man. I don't know. You got to be a dark motherfucker. I guess Hollywood. I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
I just don't know how he kept getting hired for those jobs.
Yeah,
man. It
'cause
seems
the
like a nightmare for somebody.
First thing that came to my mind is like, have y'all seen his comedy? Like, have you seen the damn Full House and all that shit? Have y'all seen his stand up
actual
before,
comedy.
man? Yeah, I couldn't get through the whole fucking show, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
that dude was talking about some wild out shit.
Yeah, super funny, dude. He was only like 65, so it's pretty.
Yeah, that's really young.
pretty early.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
young.
sad, man.
It is. I mean, either way, it's a fucked up way to go out like that,
Mhm.
away from your family like that, and then your family had to find out like that. Damn,
Yeah.
it's fucked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a hard left turn. Have you been keeping up on Kanye West's relationship with Kim Kardashian?
I've been seeing it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So he bought a
yeah.
house across the street from
What
where
the
she's
fuck?
at now.
Yeah.
And he's putting out a diss track on Pete Davdison. I swear to God. I can't wait, dude. It sounds so funny.
Why?
He said one of the lyrics, he put out one of the lyrics. One of the lyrics is, God save me from the crash just so I could beat Pete Davidson's ass.
Oh, dog, that's off, man. Come on.
Yeah, man. I can't wait. It's so fucking
Come
funny.
on,
Yeah.
Yeezy,
He's like-
man.
And he's dating somebody else. He has some like supermodel girlfriend or whatever. And he's writing diss tracks about his ex-wife's boyfriend. That shit's crazy.
Pete Date.
But I can't wait, dude. I think it's hilarious.
Okay,
I think
let's
that's
see where
I
it
think
goes.
that's
Let's
so
see where it
fucking
goes. I
funny.
see he just knocked the motherfucker out. That's the
Oh
last thing I
yeah, he's getting
seen.
charged with battery.
Yeah, he knocked the motherfucker out.
The rapper formerly known as Kanye West.
Is that what he doing now?
Yeah. Oh, well, that's the article I saw. The rapper formerly known as Kanye West is getting charged with battery.
Yeah, this dude, man.
Yeah, he's out there practicing.
I don't know.
He's out there practicing.
But
For Pete
hold
Davidson, man.
up. I mean, let's not drink the Kool-Aid yet, man. It looked a little juicy schmoolie-ish to me, man. There might have been some camera work there, man.
And what makes it Jesse
Looks
Smollett
a little
or
juicy
whatever?
schmoolie-ish, man. What these motherfuckers is doing now, man? He could have paid that dude to fucking fall and just for attention because he's Kanye.
Oh, somebody's setting him up, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I ain't believing that shit,
Yeah,
man.
it could be. But I also do kind of believe that Kanye would punch somebody.
Yeah, I do believe that.
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
But let's go back to buying a house across the street from your baby mama.
yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird.
I don't-
Now he's saying that Kim's not letting him see the kids. Which I think maybe he's just showing up whenever he wants to and expected to get to see his kids. And I
Across the
just
street.
that's
I don't
just
even. I'm trying to. I'm like, what the fuck,
like,
man?
I just don't think that's how it works. Like even if you have even if you split, I've never had kids, so I don't know.
Yeah,
but
you
even
can't
if you have
just,
even if you have joint custody, you just don't just show
can't
up.
just stop.
Like you
can't
gotta stop
just-
what you're doing and let me see my kids whenever I want to. I don't think that's how it works.
Nah,
So
that ain't
not on
how it
Kanye's
works.
side on that one,
Yeah, that.
or whatever is Ye's side. His name's just Ye now, I guess.
Oh, just yay. That's
Yeah.
what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't want to say it, but I see the cookie kind of crumbling.
For Kanye,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I see the cookie crumbling with this dude, man.
yeah, I think people are starting to get tired of it.
Yeah, getting tired of the act. That's what I'm saying. How real is it anymore?
Well, I think he's
Definitely touched.
because I think he doesn't even care anymore about like the public image or whatever. I think he's just doing whatever he feels like he needs to do. So he's like buying the house across the street from his baby mama and shit.
Man, that's some crazy ass shit right there. That's some,
Yeah, and he's like, I don't want my kids on TikTok.
what the fuck?
After, yeah, the kids already have TikTok. I guess.
I don't want my kids on
He's like,
TikTok
I don't want my
without
kids
my
on TikTok,
permission.
man.
Like this dude tripping, man.
Yeah,
Get back to the music.
maybe
bro.
he just has some unrealistic expectations about how that joint custody thing works.
Get back to the music though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is the Kardashian curse? Is that shit true?
I don't know. Lamar Odom almost died.
Yeah. Tristan Thompson, is he even in the league anymore?
I have no idea.
When Travis Scott, is he
Yeah.
still dating?
Yeah, he's still dating, but you know what happened
How
with that.
many are them bitches, man? Shit.
Well, there's 3 Kardashian ones: Khloe, Kourtney, and Kim,
Right.
and then there's Kendall Jenner and Kylie Jenner.
6 of them bitches?
5,
God damn.
and then they have some brothers too, but nobody knows who the fuck they are. Rob Kardashian. I think there's a couple
6
more.
of them motherfuckers, goddamn, man. Well,
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, everybody they fucking with fucked up. everybody,
I guess so.
everybody,
Yeah, pretty much.
everybody got a chink in their armor,
Pretty
man.
much. Well, if you start hanging around somebody like that, you're just like you're getting pictures taken of you all the time and stuff, just because you're sitting next to them. So
Well,
then
let's
people,
go back.
People start knowing who you are, and then they're like, "There's a picture of that dude doing coke next to Kylie Jenner," and then
Did you ever watch the OJ series?
no, looks
Check it
pretty
out. Check it out.
With,
It's been on Netflix.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, man, dude did an amazing job. Well, their dad was one of OJ's lawyers, one of the Dream Team
Right.
lawyers.
Yeah.
Well, if you go, David Schwimmer played him from Friends.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
Huh.
and he
He does kind
says,
of look like him.
yeah,
little bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he even had the streak in there, and they're in there as kids. I think it was Khloe, Kim, and maybe the brother. I think, and the dad was very, very religious, a very,
Yeah.
very devout, Christian man. And there was a line in there where he said, "I don't want my kids in the limelight. I don't want them in Hollywood."
Yeah.
And bro. Yeah, they killed their
Yeah.
fucking dad.
Yeah, that didn't work-
Like,
that didn't work
goddamn.
out.
And now look where they're all at, man.
Yeah.
Everything they're doing today, man, he did not want for them. And it was a specific.
Well, they can't. Their TV show was over or whatever, and they made a big deal about it. But then there's just another TV show. Keeping Up with the Kardashians is over. Now there's a new one that's just called The Kardashians. And it's the same shit.
Man,
far as I can
it's
tell.
all the same shit, man.
Yeah, so
Which-
I don't know. There's like
Re-
show's over, but new show on.
And what do they? I mean, influencer. That's what they calling them now.
Yeah.
Influencer.
Yeah.
That's
Man.
interesting. They use the word.
Can you imagine being
influencer.
that rich, man?
Damn. Nah.
Can't even imagine. I was talking to my wife about that today, actually. I was like, we're watching this show. I'll talk about it in a second, actually. It's pretty good. I want to tell you about it. And we're watching the show, and there's a bunch of rich people in it, and they have these, like, gigantic, ornate, like, their houses look like a Greek museum. And I was talking to my wife. I was like, would you even like that? If you could afford that, would you even like it? Like, I don't think I would have too gigantic of a house. Like, just the opulence of it, and the, like,
cold look.
sculptures everywhere, and there's like their bathroom looks like it's a museum, and it's like
Nah.
everything's just huge. Every room you go into is just humongous, man. I don't know.
Well,
First of all, it seems like a lot to clean, but
a
I
lot
guess
to clean.
if you got that much money, then you're
Electricity bill is gonna slam your
not.
ass.
Yeah, but
I
so
mean, you had to
but
walk
you're
around
Not,
in the dark in that motherfucker.
you're not cleaning if you have that much money. You probably don't care about the electric bill if you have that much money. Like money is probably not even a.
Parts of the house you ain't been
Not
in
even an
months
issue.
and ain't
Yeah.
maintained.
I mean, there's rooms in. I have just a regular ass house, and there's rooms in my house.
You dig?
I don't even go
You
into.
dig? I walked in a room the other day. I was like, oh shit, it's cold as shit in here.
Yeah, like we have a guest room. We don't use it for anything. It's just full of like a dresser and some clothes and shit, So
well, there's this trail that we ride. We accidentally found. Actually, we went down past the Cooper Y and came back around, and we thought we were taking a shortcut, but we ended back in where those mansions and shit are back there, right? I mean, these people had a pool inside the house, bro. I'm like, man, but we kind of rubbernecking and looking, and I'm like, these houses are fucking empty. Does anybody even live in them?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, we're in the back of them because the trail's kind of creeping through the neighborhood, but I'm like, they're either not furnished. It looks like nobody even fucking lives in there.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
yeah, it's weird, man.
why would you need that? Especially if you have
don't
no
really.
kids.
Like if we had a bunch of money, I'd have a bigger house. Don't get me wrong.
Definitely.
It'd probably be like twice as big as it is right now, but it wouldn't be
Definitely.
like a 20-room mansion on 60 acres all by myself. It just seems.
Especially a house, man. Shit happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit happens, and I ain't no fix it, man. I'm a patch it, dude.
Well, you got
But I
money.
ain't-
You got money at that point, so you don't got to worry.
Yeah,
about
I guess so. But fuck all that, man.
Yeah,
I don't see that. That's not for me.
Yeah, it just seems like too much.
Not for me.
But who knows? Maybe in a few years we'll have $500 million and we'll have gigantic houses, and people will be sending me clips of this. Like,
Hey,
I'm a fucking flip flopper.
Yeah. Let me
so
see
I
your
don't know.
house.
Maybe if I had some money, I would like it. I don't know. We'll see.
Man, you see this shit in L.A., man? The fucking train cars and shit. You haven't seen that yet?
No. What's that about?
I thought it was in last night. I was sitting there. I thought it was Brazil or Colombia or some third world country, and it was downtown L.A. where the train cars go through.
Yeah.
And apparently COVID again strikes again, so they're slowing, because they can't load them because people don't have the employees to unload them, so they're just stockpiling all the cars, man, and they're telling 90 cars a day are being robbed.
What the fuck?
Yeah, check it out. Train cars in downtown Los Angeles, bro. It's gonna blow your mind. You're gonna be like, that's fucking downtown LA.
What the?
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
let's see.
Flat screens. Whatever you needed was in these train cars, man. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, man. Some
Yeah.
straight fucking cowboy rob the train
cargo thieves
shit.
stealing packages from trains in downtown LA.
Look at that shit, man.
Whoa.
Look at that shit.
Hey, good job, guys. That's
I mean,
some shit. That's crazy.
Shit. I mean, fuck.
Damn, they made a
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
mess too.
90 cars a day, they said.
There's
You
just
imagine-
cardboard boxes everywhere.
Now, don't that look like Brazil or some shit right there? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it kind of looks like LA. You been to LA before?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
so,
it kinda-
you're
it
right,
kinda-
you're
it kinda
you're
looks a lot
you're
like
right,
LA,
you're right,
actually.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, LA's kind of.
Though nobody famous live in
Yeah.
Hollywood
LA's
unless
kind
they
of a
doing dope.
shithole,
I was like, this is Hollywood.
Yeah, LA looks like Skid Row. That's what LA looks like.
Yeah.
You see Skid Row down there?
You don't even want to breathe. Like, you hold your breath
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I
not
had
that
some,
cool
I
of a
had
place.
some shell top Adidas on, man. Some white on white shell top Adidas, and we were just on the edge of that shit, and the shit ate through my fucking the fucking threads on my fucking shoe, man. My shoe was I had clown shoe by the time we got back. Yeah, man, that shit. If anybody's never seen that shit down there, man, the concrete's a different color.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I saw this guy on the internet. He's trying to get waves on his beard.
Yeah, I saw that.
You ever seen that?
Yeah, I mean,
You think
it can
that's
be-
you think that's possible? You ever seen anybody do that? You ever seen
No.
anybody pull that off? He has like a little beard do-rag thing that he puts on.
I have seen fake beards.
Fake beards with
Yeah,
waves.
strap on beards. Yeah, waves. Bro, they got anything you want. They got it. Braids, dreads, waves, whatever you want, they got it, bro. Toupees. They don't even call them toupees anymore. They call them units. Units. Yeah, toupee is out of there. Yeah, man.
I
Whatever.
don't think it's that weird to have them anymore. I think there's tons of dudes walking around with hair pieces and shit now.
Oh, it's been way more common than I have a trained eye, so I can see the line of
you can tell.
demarcation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, there's some as low as $1,000 up to 10. I mean, if you really want a good one, yeah, you're gonna pay upwards 8 to 10, 12 grand sometimes.
Wow.
I mean, 'cause you wanna be able to swim in it. You wanna
Yeah.
be able to, you know.
It's probably worth it if you're that worried about it.
Yeah, if you're that worried about it, you know. And like I said, you'd be surprised, man.
I don't think anybody cares either. Like,
no, and me going through barber school, I learned to appreciate it. You know what I mean? Because it is an art.
yeah,
To be able. I mean, if you look up the process of doing that shit. I mean, and maybe one day, you know, when my hands get tired, and maybe I'll transition over into it, because we were taught it. You know what I mean? I know all the different pieces and shit, and along the parietal, you know, where you're gonna need it. You know what I mean? The gum, the tape, the glue, all that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been more common. I mean, I got probably a couple clients. I probably had more back in the day, but yeah, I got a couple for sure that I got to take care of their piece for them. You know what I mean? And some dudes even got backup pieces.
yeah. I don't think anybody cares.
Nah.
Yeah. It's not that weird.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not weird because you have cancer patients. You have
Yeah. I mean, not even that. It's just like you want to look a certain way, man. Like people are doing a lot more to look a certain way.
It can get weird though. It definitely can get weird. And that's when we go into the beards.
Yeah, the beards I think are.
That's when we're.
You just got to take what you got on the beard, man.
Just your beard's yours, and that's what I try to tell everybody, man. Your beard is your beard.
Like mine doesn't come in so good over here.
Hey, man, I got some patches too
over there, but that's what I got.
Your beard is your beard, man. That's just it is what it is.
It grows in a little Joe dirty, but
yeah, that's when it gets freaky. When you got dudes coming in, especially with the spray on beards.
Oh yeah, the black spray paint.
Yeah, that's pretty much, man.
Yeah,
pretty much. That's when it gets freaky right now.
Hard straight lines.
Fucking up my machines and shit. Right. I had one dude come in here. I'm just like, bro, I don't do that. And then he got mad at me. I'm like, I don't do that shit, man. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Did you have a guy come in here giving you a hard time about masks the other day?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did, man.
What was that about?
It's like when we get to this severe level,
yeah,
it's like the ignorance comes out of some motherfuckers, man.
Well, it's like, who cares either way, man? I don't have when I go places, mask or no mask, and I see people mask or no mask, I don't have an urge in my body to say something to them either
You
way.
ain't got a mask on, motherfucker. I'm just going to get
care.
away from you.
Yeah, I'm just going to go about my shit. And if you don't want to wear a mask, that's fine. Just leave me alone about it.
And my whole thing is,
if I don't want to wear a mask, then I'm going to leave you alone. If I don't want to, I'm not going to make you wear one. I don't really care what you're doing.
We're in a barbershop.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times, a doctor, he'll come in and this, and this, and back up off your ass and send you out of your way. Mm-hmm. I'm in your face 12 to 18 inches for at least half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah. It wouldn't be weird for you to wear a mask before COVID. It has nothing. Right. It doesn't even have anything to do with COVID, really. It's just,
and it's like some people's common sense.
It's just sanitary.
Like I got more calls for cuts those first two severe when it got real. I'm like, are you serious? You want a haircut right now? Like right now, huh? I'm like, wow. And then dude came in and I was like, man, I'm gonna reserve the right to beat your motherfucking ass here in a minute, dog.
Well, this is your place. Like,
I'm gonna pull you in here and I'm gonna cut you all right, motherfucker. Yeah, but it's
city mask mandate or not, like you make the rules in here.
Yeah, I make the rules in here.
And if you gotta wear a mask to be in here, you gotta wear a mask to be in
here.
And
especially if I forgot, like my core crowd, I cater to the OGs, the double OGs, and the triple OGs. You know what I mean? They come in here and they give me that game, and I spread it on out like I should. You know what I mean? Those are my guys. Yeah. And just my contribution to keep seeing them every 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. You know what I mean? This is what I'm doing. And even posted it, on my business page, and I'm like, man, the ignorance, man. This I mean, they shut us down with not even an eighth of what we have now for 3 months, 3.5 months.
Yeah.
And why
it's not getting better. They're just
not
shutting us down anymore.
Yeah. Why this shit is political? Why this shit is this? Why? I mean, I have several clients. It's just on my own, not even counting Jenna's, that I won't see anymore. not because they moved away or because they found another barber. They got sick and they died.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't. Like I said, I don't give a fuck about your shitty conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about your politics bullshit.
What's political about that? You get sick and then
people are losing their people.
Yeah.
People are losing their people.
Yeah.
And it's not like we don't know 1, 2, or 3 people that are being affected by this. It's like the ignorance just comes out of people. It's like, are you serious? Are you serious?
Yeah.
And it's not that I wish anybody to get sick, but it's like, motherfucker, go ahead and get that shit. And
Yeah. Like,
holla at me.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Just can't bring it in here.
Can't bring it in here, man. You gotta, you know what I mean?
And maybe you're just not a good fit anyway. You know, maybe you should just go on, just find another barber because this shit ain't gonna work out.
Yeah. And that's man, me and my wife
Yeah.
talked about that the other day.
Yeah, we talked about it a few episodes ago.
Yeah.
Firing a customer, but it's like,
you gotta,
like,
I mean, money's. I mean, you want the money. You in it for the money. You want to make
Sure.
your money. You know what I mean? But you want your energy to match your people too.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of people who will come in here and be cool and have a good time.
And that's what it's about.
And if somebody's gonna come in here confrontationally, then you can just leave, man.
What is it? Every time, man, it don't matter where they from, bro. I need a haircut. I ain't from here.
Okay.
What the fuck does that mean, man? Sit your motherfucking ass down or get the fuck out, man. What does that mean? What is that? Everybody want beef from somewhere?
I'm not from here.
What the fuck? I'm supposed to cut your hair different because you from, man, shut the fuck out with that shit. Every time, man, I need a cut, man. I ain't from around here. So?
Okay.
So what, man?
Cool, man.
Yeah, them's the dudes. All right, man. I might even jab his ass a little bit just so he don't come back no more. Shut your talking ass up, man. Ain't got nothing substantial to add to the conversation. Shut the fuck up, man. Barber life, bro.
Hey,
Barber life.
man.
Love it. But it's wild out here right now, man.
It's crazy.
It's
What
real
you been
wild
watching
out here.
lately? You've been staying home a lot. You've been watching TV.
Man, I've been watching this dude. I don't know if I mentioned it to you. I think I sent it to you the other day. Omar Gosh TV on YouTube.
I think so. I kind of remember that.
I'm gonna try to explain this because it still fucks with me. A dude woke
I think
up.
I remember that. Vaguely remember. I may have been. My
He
memory
woke
may
where he
have been
woke up
impaired
in
when you sent me that.
2027.
Oh yeah, you sent me that. Yeah,
Did you
sent me
watch that shit?
You sent me that a while ago.
Man,
yeah, I think it's fake.
Like what? Nah, man, come on, man.
Yeah, I think it's fake.
Yeah, they got.
Yeah, it's a dude like. If you haven't seen it, he's supposedly
I just can't
he's
wrap
from
my mind around.
he's in the future, but he's able to post TikToks that show up in present time, but he's in the future, and it's 2027, and the world's over,
and I'm with
no
you.
other people.
But these people, these places were completely empty.
Yeah,
That's the only thing that got me. Like, how would he be able to coordinate that in these busy sections in this so-called city?
I saw somebody that had like mashed it up to movie footage. Like he like took pieces of movie footage and like cut it in a way that you couldn't tell.
And see, and that's what I said.
Like the backgrounds of like I Am Legend and shit, you know.
That's what I said, because there was a movie. I tried to find the movie, but it showed me some other movie, but it was called Doppelgangers, and it was very familiar to what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an old sci-fi movie called Doppelgangers.
His shit looks really good. Like it looks really realistic.
Yeah,
So a lot of people
that's the only thing that got me.
Yeah,
Was like,
a lot of
how
people
could these places? How do you get these people to not?
Yeah, it looks really.
Yeah, that shit
It
kind
looks
of fucks with
convincing.
me.
It's just like it just seems too impossible to me.
Yeah, but the dude's channel, he put it on his channel. I couldn't find the guy that actually did the video. I couldn't find his channel anymore. But oh my gosh, TV. I've been watching a lot of paranormal shit, man.
Really?
Yeah.
You freak yourself out or what?
Yeah,
Sit in your
man.
basement, like
Like, man, what the fuck, man?
listening to everything.
Yeah, because this dude, pretty legit. Was the show where they Paranormal Activity? They're pretty active in this city. They said they would never come back. I think it was somewhere down in Arizona, some ghost town down there in Arizona. Yeah. And as they were going down the stairs, his girlfriend gets pushed down the stairs, and they raise her shirt
What
up.
the fuck?
Yeah, man. And I was like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, some of that's weird.
Yeah,
man.
some of
It's
this
like,
shit is weird.
It's like it has to be fake, but what if it's not?
But what if it's not?
Like, what
I mean, because they
if
got
it's not?
pictures in these museums. And, a lot of the places are still acting businesses, but they got pictures of the ghost sightings. The lady in the blue dress, and the door being slammed so hard that it's cracking. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck, man?
You ever put a camera upstairs?
You
You ever just leave a GoPro chilling at night?
I
little
haven't
bit?
yet.
Maybe you
I haven't
should.
yet, and I'm scared too.
Yeah, get some weird shit.
Yeah, I'm afraid to.
Ew.
Like I said, my stepson, man.
We're
he
gonna
was-
We're gonna start recording up there eventually. So
Yeah. So we're gonna have to bless it. That's what
Yeah.
Jenna said. She's
Yeah, we're
like,
gonna
y'all
have to do
going those stairs. I was
we're gonna
like,
have to do
yeah.
something. We're gonna be up there with cameras and microphones. We're gonna be like,
We
we're gonna
definitely
be recording, and we're gonna hear somebody go, "Get out" or something.
now.
Maybe we'll have a guest, a special guest on the episode.
Well, man, hey, man, and while I'm talking about paranormal activity, man, that might be my new hobby, man.
Really? Yeah, maybe just leave a recorder up there for
Might be
a
my
little
new
bit.
hobby.
Put a
man.
GoPro up there. Fuck it.
Lincoln's
See what you got.
Lincoln's pretty old, man. It's pretty.
Jana's son said that he's seen some lady in a white dress or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Fuck, that'd be something.
Well, I told you about the old lady that gets a hold of me all the
Yeah,
time, and I
yeah.
can never find her.
Mm-hmm.
She's like 100-something years old on fucking
Yeah.
Facebook, telling me about the whole. I was like, wait, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
whatever. She tried to tell me there was a door by the alley, and I'm like, gotcha. There ain't no fucking door by the alley. Who the fuck are you? Who sent you? And I opened the door one day. I think it was the first winter we were in here, and I'm like, holy shit, it's like I'm outside. So I looked along I was like, oh fuck, that's the door by the alley.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! So I try to go find her, and I can't find this lady,
Yeah,
man.
that's
I'm
fucking
like,
weird.
I gotta wait for her to
That's
get a
fucking
hold
weird.
of me.
My camera turned a little bit that one time. I don't think that was compelling enough to show anybody, but I mean, we know.
I still got that.
Yeah, I mean, we know what's up. And we didn't touch it, so
I mean,
I don't know.
140
It's
years
weird,
old.
man. It's
140 years. There's definitely been a life taken and a life given.
Yeah.
Definitely, probably 2 or 3 times in this
Yeah.
bitch.
And every time we start talking about it, I start feeling weird.
You dig?
But
you
it's
dig.
probably just because we're talking about
But
it.
we cool.
Yeah, we're cool, man.
We cool.
Don't worry about it.
We cool.
You'll be all right.
We paying homage.
Yeah. Got their picture up over there.
You know what I'm saying? We paying homage. Just think, I gotta show you this page, man. I mean, this was a shoot 'em up ass town, man. I mean, it was a lot of gangsters came through this bitch back in the horse and buggy days. You know what I mean? Bank robbing and all kind of shit. Horizontal refreshment. And fuck.
Yeah.
What was
yeah,
it?
we
9 brothals over just on this side of town alone. Man, there was some shit went down in this motherfucker, man.
talked about that. You ever watch Wipeout? You ever sit on the
Oh,
couch and
hell
watch
yeah.
Wipeout? Now, are you watching the new season with John Cena?
What?
Yeah, there's new episodes of John
Oh,
Cena. Dude, they're
shit.
hilarious. Me and my wife have
I
been,
gotta check that shit out.
yeah, me and my wife have been sitting on the couch and watching
I think I can do that shit, man.
Wipeout. It's some people make it look pretty easy.
I think
There's
I can do
like
it.
it's like 3 sections. That first part you're not supposed to be able to do. They're
balls,
like
yeah, the big
They're like
balls.
impossible. They have those things that like they come out and hit you in the face while you're doing it and stuff. So that first course you're not supposed to actually be able to do it.
Yeah,
But they have the second course on this one. They have this thing that just like I don't even know how to explain it, but it slams motherfuckers.
did they
man.
change the course?
Yeah, it's different. And they get off of this thing like holding their stomachs like like they get fucking rocked on this thing.
Ugh.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I ain't trying to get rocked all
Yeah.
stupid looking and shit.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And they'll play it in slow-mo, 5 different angles,
I
5
definitely
different
tried,
times. It's
though.
all in HD now. But yeah, they got new episodes.
I
It's on
definitely
Hulu.
try it.
It's on TBS, I think.
I definitely try it.
Yeah, check that out.
I've been watching Cobra Kai, man.
Oh, have you?
Yeah,
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
some
too.
feel good shit, man.
Yeah,
Shit just
yeah.
makes me feel.
We started the show called The Righteous Gemstones. Have you heard of that?
I've seen it. I mean, I've seen the name go across. I ain't never
have you
watched
heard
it.
of that.
Yet, though.
It's on HBO.
What's it about?
Not sponsored. It's got John Goodman, Danny McBride.
Oh, I just saw the commercial. For,
yeah, it's
he's
got-
supposed to be a preacher or
Yeah, it's
something.
got John Goodman, Danny McBride, Adam Devine, and then they have a sister too. I don't remember the actress's name. Sorry, but
Yeah,
I think
who was that
she's
chick?
I think she's the funniest one. But dude, that show is hilarious. But yeah, they're like mega preachers. Like this is where they have the opulent houses and stuff. This is the show I was talking about.
Right.
They have like hundreds of millions of dollars. They have a private jet. They're like mega preachers, And the Danny McBride one, he's doing drugs and getting hookers and shit, obviously, And then John Goodman, he's the patriarch of the family, whatever. So when he's at church, he's the preacher, and then he's an asshole, obviously.
Right.
Yeah, but it's hilarious.
kind of like Greenleaf,
Yeah, kind of.
but only it's a black church.
Yeah, and this one's it's a super comedy. It's like straight up comedy.
Yeah, we were just talking about Reverend Do Dirty the other day.
It's actually pretty good too. The story, it's like twists and turns, man. I'm on the edge of my
It looks crazy.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
It looks
Every
like
episode.
one of those.
Yeah, you guys should check that out. That shit is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah,
I
check
love
that
John
out.
Goodman, man.
Check
That's
that
my
out.
guy.
Check out the new Wipeout.
That's my guy.
Mm-hmm.
I've been paying attention to the NBA, man. And they kind of lost me for a little while, man.
Really?
The beefs are getting real again, man.
Are they?
Scottie Pippen said, "Fuck Michael Jordan." You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh, you're talking about outside of the actual basketball games.
Outside and inside, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think motherfuckers are starting to hate each other again, man. We might get some real basketball again here, man. I don't know.
Why do you think that is?
Why
did they stop? Why do you think they stopped? And why do you think that is? Because I don't know. Like, I don't watch the NBA at all, so I don't know what it used to be like. I don't know what it's like
well,
now.
the super team thing that came along. Probably the Boston Celtics when they started the Big Three thing. Then it became super team. So this dude was like, "Hey, come play with me. Hey, come over here and play with us." You know what I mean? And instead of these dudes sticking with their guns and coming and throwing bows, you know what I mean, like the old school. And now we got a super team out in LA that ain't working.
Yeah.
You know, so the NBA is kind of, I hope it transitions back to some originality. I don't think it.
And part of that is just dudes having beef with each other.
Yeah, everybody ain't friends no more, man. That shit destroys. That shit
Oh,
destroys.
because you think everybody's
competition.
trying to get traded.
Yeah,
Everybody's trying to go. Everybody's
and
trying
I
to
like
get on
it
the super
because
team. I see.
players have more control
Mhm.
over their career. But damn, you know what I mean? Yeah, so yeah, I like what I see in the NBA
Yeah, that's
nowadays.
cool, man.
Dwayne Wade said something the other day and kind of took some flack for it, where he said Michael Jordan will be forgotten as the GOAT, just like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did.
Yeah.
And Michael Jordan, he has his Jordan-air people, you know what I mean? We're gonna call them nut huggers, you know what I mean? It's just like that's the way.
I think right now, if you went on the street and found preteen to teenage kids, and you were like, "Oh, you like Michael Jordan?" They'd probably think you're talking about the shoes.
And that's it.
Yeah,
You get it. That's it. They ain't the YouTube videos are so fucking grainy.
Yeah, I mean, like they know he played basketball,
That's
but
it.
they don't know
And
they don't know the gravity of his career.
Maybe not even that. My little cousin brought up a point the other day because he's in NASCAR, he's in baseball, he's in football. Shit, he's a baseball player, which he was. You know what I mean?
He was a baseball player.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's just how it is. You know what I mean? We had Kobe, LeBron. I mean, some people just gotta be able to give that up.
Somebody else is always gonna be the GOAT. Like,
it bothers me when you
gonna
call
be
yourself the GOAT. But
right.
yeah, there's always gonna
be a GOAT in the league somewhere.
on.
Like,
I mean,
when LeBron retires, there's gonna be somebody else.
next GOAT right now and for the NFL is probably an 8th grader.
Probably. Yep.
To do with Tom Brady, I mean,
It might be Joe Burrow.
hey man,
They're out here winning playoff games, man.
Hey man,
Might be Joe Burrow.
they might get that bowl, man.
He's pretty slick. That'd be so crazy.
It would.
Zac Taylor. Shout out to Zac Taylor, another Nebraska
They
fella.
might get that bowl, man. They might get that bowl. We looked that up last time. He is the one.
Yeah,
he's the first, right?
The first Husker alumni NFL head coach.
Ron Lou got a chip. Yeah, I'm gonna go get me a Bengals hat, man.
Yeah, you should.
We need that chip in Bengalville.
Maybe Joe Burrow's the next go. Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be another guy. And then, I mean, 100 years from now, if the NBA is still a thing, nobody's going to know who Michael Jordan was.
You seen the movie Interstellar?
Yeah.
You see what sports meant in that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't
the
think
fucking Yankees playing in a cornfield.
Yeah,
sports wasn't.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what'll happen because I think pretty soon college football is not going to be what it used to be, and then if college football is not what it used to be, then the NFL won't be what it used to be. Because I don't think parents really want their kids to play football anymore anyway.
And
so that's going to go away, and then it's like the more CTE stuff comes out, and there's really nothing you can do about it. Like, you can put so much padding around the head, but when you're when you're running 20 miles an hour and then you stop, like your brain still slams against the inside of your skull.
I mean,
there's not like what can you even do?
There's
about
a reason
that?
they put those stickers on the back of the helmet. Like,
Yeah.
yo, this shit really ain't gonna do nothing for you. That's basically what that sticker says. This shit really ain't gonna do nothing for you.
Yeah, like it'll keep your head from getting busted open, but your brain is still in there getting slammed around. Like people say Antonio Brown acts the way he does because of CTE or whatever, and it's like, is it worth it? You know?
Hey man, and maybe he knows
somebody just shot somebody up and killed him, and they did his autopsy. He was an NFL player. I don't remember who it was, and he had CTE. But
Dorson, Dave Dorson, was it?
Yeah, there's that dude that went to he like in the parking lot of the stadium, wasn't it? And he went and shot himself in the chest so that they could.
Junior Seau.
Yeah, Junior Seau.
Yeah. And, oh man, that was so devastating.
Fucking crazy.
Guy that did everything the right way in his career. No scandal. No nothing, bro. No nothing. No nothing.
Yeah, and that's what he got for it. And I think eventually people are gonna be looking at that like, I don't know that it's worth it, man.
It ain't. Yeah. I mean,
especially if you can go play basketball or baseball or
not whatever. Even that anymore. It ain't even sport like
or video
my son's
games,
a freshman. We played ball, man, and teams were so small. Like when I was in school, like the whole sideline was full of it. You know what I mean? And it's like kids are and it's probably the parents are just less and less kids going out for it and finding out on technology. And I won't say it's easy to make money, but they're finding out it's easier to make money on right here.
Yeah.
In damn sports. You know what I mean? Probably don't even have to go to college. You know what I mean? I think a lot of kids are figuring that out. I don't have to go to college to make money.
Yeah, man, you get big on Twitch. You can sit there and play video games.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll start a video game channel.
Yeah, maybe sports will. Maybe it won't mean shit here in 2025.
You know what I think would actually do pretty good? If we were to sit down and play like horror games or something in the dark. I think that'd actually go pretty well. Here's something people love on YouTube. Black dudes playing horror games and getting scared. I'm telling you, I swear.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, people will go crazy for that. I think if we did that, it would actually do really well.
Fuck with it.
Think about it.
Give some great commentary.
Yeah. Yeah, people love that. People love to watch a black dude get scared on YouTube while he's playing a horror game.
Fuck yeah.
I like it too. There's a dude I watch. His name Poised. Shout out. Poised.
Shit, where
so
we
he
at?
does. He plays horror games.
Episode 35. Maybe we'll do that for 50.
Yeah, 50. Maybe we'll play a horror game.
We'll do that for 50.
We'll play Five Nights at Freddy's or something.
See what's up.
So I told you before the episode I had some horrible World War II stuff to talk about.
Sock it to me.
Yeah, I saw some stuff on the internet, and I had never heard about it before, and it prompted me to start Googling it and looking into it more because I saw it, and people were like, don't Google this. So I was like, I'm going to Google this, see what it's about. So the original thing I saw was about Japan. Japan was invading China during World War II. A lot of people forget about that, don't really know.
Wow.
But yeah, Japan was invading China, and they had like concentration camps full of Chinese people and shit.
Damn.
One of the things that they started doing, this is what prompted me to do some more research, is they took fleas and infected them with the bubonic plague, and then they just flew over like neighborhoods in China and just dropped these fleas that had the plague. So they were trying to infect people with the plague. Yeah, that's like some crazy shit I've never heard of before.
Japan
did this. Yeah. So while I was looking at that, I saw this thing called Unit 731.
Okay.
And the thing that I saw said, if you think this is bad, don't look at Unit 731. So I was like, well, the fleece thing is pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
So I took some notes. I did a little bit of research, and it's actually pretty horrible. So this part of the show might get pretty gross.
Yeah, this all new to me.
Yeah, so if you don't want to hear about some wartime atrocities, some dark history shit, then skip ahead for a while. So I wrote down the ones that I thought were particularly bad. There's like hundreds and hundreds of offenses to human rights and shit, but I wrote some of these down. So Unit 731 was a chemical warfare research unit, and they were trying to figure out, the effects of chemicals on people and stuff like that.
Holy shit.
So first they did this thing called frostbite testing because they were having this problem with Japanese soldiers getting frostbite and they didn't know what to do about it. So they were trying to figure out how to treat it. So they took a bunch of their people in Chinese camps, a bunch of Chinese prisoners, and they gave them frostbite on purpose. And then they just studied what happened to them. You know, they just froze their hands and feet until they got frostbite, and then they just let it run its course until.
Holy shit!
And then they would fuck with it and try to do stuff to it and see what helped and what didn't. You know, and these people, they don't have like pain meds. They're just like strapped to tables, given frostbite, and that's just their life now. So, they did vivisections of people while they were conscious. Vivisections is when you open up a human body while they're alive, so you can see like how the heart beats, how like you can actually like see how the stuff works. But they were doing this on conscious people. They were just strapping them to tables and cutting them open and just looking at how their bodies worked.
Holy shit!
Yeah, this shit's fucking crazy. Like people, World War II is all about the Nazis and all their shit, but there's
This sounds like some gulag shit.
yeah, like there's some other pretty bad stuff. When they were making new weapons, they would test them on people. They would make new guns or whatever. They would just go shoot the people down. They would practice. They would do bayonet practice. You know, like when I was in the Marine Corps, we had bayonets and we would do bayonet practice. We had these just big dummies that we would stab. They did it with real people. They would hang these real people up alive, and then they would just start stabbing them for bayonet practice.
Wow.
Yeah, we're like halfway down the list. So, they were purposely infecting prisoners with syphilis and not treating them just to see what happened.
Holy shit! I've never heard of any of this.
I hadn't either, man. This is like I've never heard of this ever.
I wonder if this is in Chinese history.
I don't know, probably, but
Fuck.
Yeah, I would be curious to know what China and Japanese relationships are like now, but yeah, so they were infecting prisoners with syphilis, and you know how they did it? They would find a prisoner that had syphilis, and they would basically like pay that one to start raping other prisoners.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and just start forcibly giving people syphilis.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's pretty fucked up too. And then they wouldn't treat them at all, and they would just watch and be like, "What happens?" And they would die, obviously. They wanted to know what the effects of some chemicals were on fetuses, but they didn't have any fetuses, so they also had prisoners rape female prisoners to get them pregnant, and then while they were pregnant, they would experiment on them, and then as soon as the lady died, they would open her up and pull the baby out and see what happened to the baby. Yeah, it was fucked up. It was real fucked up. And then this one, let's see, they decided what they thought were the most lethal diseases to give people.
Mm-hmm.
And they would try to like mix them and mutate them and make even stronger ones. And they were doing this inside of people's bodies. So they would infect people, and then they were injecting people with each other's blood, trying to make like super viruses. And then when they would die, when they would be sick and start dying, they would lay them out on a table and put a line into one of their arteries and then drain all their blood off. And then this is really bad, so maybe like skip 30 seconds if you really don't like the gore. When the heart couldn't beat strong enough to keep pumping blood into it, the main officer guy would stand up on the table and then jump on their chest, and then it would send the last bit of blood into the body.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and it would go. Yeah. A witness said that blood would spurt into the container when the guy did that. He would jump on their chest and it would, and that's how they knew they got all of it. Yeah.
Damn, the
Japanese
shit.
Those are just the ones that I wrote down, man. The list is huge. This Unit 731 thing is fucking crazy.
That's a hell of an operation, man.
Yeah, and I've never heard of that in my life, but yeah.
Wow, in Japan.
There's some dark history for you. I don't know if it was in Japan or in Japan occupied China.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
they
shit was crazy.
They were trying to invade up, but
what year? What year? What?
Shit.
Before
it was during World War II at some point.
So after Pearl Harbor, then
maybe
before, maybe during.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Probably concurrently. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, man.
Damn, man.
Yeah, World War II was fucked up, man. And that's not to say like America was doing some pretty fucked up shit during World War II as well. I'm not saying we're off the hook on that.
Everybody
one,
was during that time.
Everybody was.
Yeah. It was a free for all back then, motherfuckers.
We invented the atom bomb, and we killed a bunch of civilians
twice.
With that. I mean, not to mention the Japanese internment camps and stuff. So.
Everybody hears Hiroshima, but Nagasaki too, yo. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
They did this shit twice. You know, the next day or something?
Yeah, we atom bombed them 2 times.
Fuck, bro. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, only one country has ever used atomic weapons, and it's your boy.
And now we want everybody to get rid of that shit. Yeah, we remember that shit y'all did, motherfucker.
Yeah, you did it. We're scared of you,
this shit, man.
Yeah, so America's definitely not off the hook on that. I'm sure all the other countries have their own shit that they were doing in World War II too. But I heard about the 731 thing, and that's
D-Zam.
Just seems particularly horrible, man.
Some of these cats are still rolling around on some crutches in a gurney somewhere. Some of these dudes.
Yeah, probably. A good couple. I mean,
few.
There's definitely some people who were born in these camps that are alive.
Yeah. Damn, man. Japanese, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Pearl Harbor wasn't no fucking joke, but, shit.
No, Pearl Harbor was pretty.
Yeah, that's
pretty
I wonder what Chinese history says about that shit.
I don't know. Chinese history is kind of a little weird.
Yeah.
And if we talk about it too much, our show won't be allowed in China anymore.
Let's go ahead and shut that down. You read my mind.
Not that it is. I highly doubt our show is available in China right
Probably
now.
ain't. Shit, they ain't got Facebook. They can only have what? No, they can have 2 kids now in China,
Definitely.
can't they? Didn't they just drop that?
Yeah, I think they can have more than 2 kids now.
More than
because
2 now?
Their population is going down. They're actually kind of worried about it.
Yeah, because everybody's old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And COVID killed a bunch of them.
I watched a video. Don't ask me why, but they said some town city there. There's 10 million people there, but this is their city. 70% of the women are single. Because I was like, God damn, 70. Where are the dudes at?
I don't know. It's a good question.
What the fuck? What's going on over there? Weird ass countries, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows what's going on? Definitely can't get the show in North Korea.
Oh shit.
Bummer. They'd probably like it.
North Korea. Yeah, they probably would.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
What's going on over there?
Maybe. Yeah, so how's stuff going for you in general, man? I feel like, not to brag, but I feel like my life's going in a pretty good direction lately.
Go ahead and brag, dog.
Promotion at work, sniffing a promotion at work. And it's like, been confidentially informed. I'm the only one that applied. They posted it, and it was like only internally, only people in my department could apply, only people on my team could apply. So they posted it so that I would apply. And I'd found out that I'm the only one that did. So I'm sniffing this promotion. I think it's going to go pretty well.
You got that, dog.
Yeah, I think my disability thing's going pretty good too. I talked about that a couple weeks ago. Not to get too into the weeds. I don't want. That's kind of, it's a little personal, but I'll talk about the process. But
oh man, shit's going good, man.
I think that's going pretty good too.
Shit's going good for you.
Yeah, stuff going good for you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, hopefully everybody's eating.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah. I'm chilling. I just turned 46, man.
Oh yeah, well, it's just your birthday. Yeah, through that pickup.
I'm chilling, man. Yeah. Everything's good for me right now. Wife's good. Crib's good.
Yeah, same here, man.
Good, man.
Good.
Not
shit.
too. I don't let too much bother me, man.
Yeah.
Not at all. I try not to let anything bother me. If I don't like it, I don't look at it. That's all it is. Other than that, man, everything been going good for me, man. I don't want a whole lot right now, and
it's good, dog.
I ain't doing nothing to lose anything.
That's good. Yeah, that's all it takes sometimes.
That's
man.
all it takes.
That's good, man. Hopefully that goes for all you guys listening too. Hopefully everybody's shit's going good.
Everybody's good right now, man.
Yeah, it's been a rough couple years, man. It's just been stressful.
Shit's weird, man. It's like a Mandela effect.
Yeah, like
shit.
the hits just keep coming, man. It's like one crisis after another.
One after another.
And it's like globally. There's like a global crisis, and then there's a national crisis, and then there's a crisis in the city, and then
on every fucking level, man. That's on every level. We got something going on.
I hear about that all day, and then I come home and my dog's escaped or something. And it's like, fuck, man.
Yeah, we got something on every
level. Break. Yeah, it seems like it's been a couple years. Capital riots and
yeah, that shit. Yeah, we got
volcanoes erupting. A volcano just erupted the other day. A big one.
There's a big ass crack in the middle of Africa right now, man. I'm like, what? What the fuck is going on over in Africa, man?
Dude, I was scrolling the world news yesterday, and I turned over to my wife and I was like, maybe just don't look at the news for a little while.
Yeah, because they lie here. But like when I was in prison and shit, you know, because of all the different ethnicities, you know, from Spanish to Middle Eastern to they had to give everybody their own like news outlet. You know, as long as they had a common language. Most of the Middle Eastern guys spoke fucking 5, 6, 7 languages, so they could watch, you know, other. But they had Telemundo, Al Jazeera. They had that shit in there, bro. And they show shit. Like the cartel and shit on Telemundo, man, they had head. I was like, oh my God, they show that shit. So maybe, don't watch that shit, man.
Maybe don't look at it for a little while.
Don't watch Telemundo.
Kind of here, I'll just go through. I just opened up Google News. I haven't manipulated this in any way. I'm just going to go through the top 3. First 3 headlines. So there's that hostage taker at the Texas synagogue. You see that?
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude took a bunch of hostages to the synagogue. Next story. At least 2 dead, hundreds of thousands without power as brutal winter storm slams south.
What?
I didn't even hear about that. That was 2 hours ago.
Damn,
so I guess the South
is
getting a huge storm. Actually, I think my brother's down in Dallas right now. I better text that motherfucker.
Damn, my son's down in San Antonio.
Yeah, you better text that motherfucker
Fuck.
Next one, tsunami from that volcano.
I did see that one.
Yeah,
I did that. Oh man.
U.S. Surgeon General warns that Omicron has not yet peaked.
Oh wow, shit. Fauci, Fucci.
North Korea conducts a 4th presumed missile test
Off of a train. I did see that one.
Yeah. Woman pushed onto subway tracks and died. Did you see that?
Oh man, who did that?
This dude, this lady's just. This is actually like terrifying. It's the subway in New York. This lady's just standing, waiting for the train to come, and then this dude just comes behind her and pushes her on the tracks. She never even saw him coming. For no reason. And apparently this dude's been doing that. This dude's he's like a famous crazy homeless guy in New York, and he's been threatening to push people onto the tracks for years.
Wow. That's pretty damn deep
and then,
right there.
Yeah, and then
you gotta be an evil soul to fucking.
Yeah, and then this day he just is a little Asian lady just standing waiting for the train, and he walked up behind her and just pushed her onto the tracks, man, for no reason at all.
The devil is at work right now. He's definitely at work right now.
Yeah. Tornadoes in Florida destroyed dozens of homes, and Virginia's new governor, day one for Virginia's new governor, he wants to ban critical race theory.
Oh, here we go with that shit.
Here we go again.
Here we go with that shit. That shit went totally over everybody's head, man. And I say it and I'll say it again. Like, these youngsters, I don't even like using the word millennials. I'm just going to call them youngsters, man. They ain't got none of that shit in their heart. They want to learn this shit. They want to say, yeah, aha, to you motherfuckers. And more than black people do. We've known this shit. You know what I mean? They don't want to empower these little white kids to be able to say, I told you, Grandpa. I told you, Dad. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because that's where the change happens.
Because that's where it's going to happen, bro.
Like, it happens at Thanksgiving dinner when you're like, hey, Grandma, maybe all black people don't suck.
You know? That's where, that's who they don't want to empower, bro. That's what it's about. Us, we've known. You know, we get it. We know. You know what I mean?
They don't want you to know it's fucked up to say that. They don't want you to look at Grandpa
they
like.
They don't. These little white cats today, bro. It ain't even just the little white cats. It's anybody that's familiar with black culture.
Yeah.
And they get shunned for it at home by their parents, their brother, sister, whoever.
It's like barely even about just even black anymore. It's like just racism ain't cool.
Racism ain't cool. Period. Yeah, these kids today, man. Like I don't like harping on the millenniums, man, because they're the ones that's gonna kill that shit.
Yeah, like racism ain't cool at all in any way.
At all.
Yeah, me and my wife were talking about that the other day too. It's like you got to teach it. Like if somebody's a racist, they learned it from somewhere.
They saw it. They heard it.
She was having like an existential moment. She's like, "How did racism even start?" And I'm like, "Man, we could talk about that for probably days, but it started when somebody felt better than somebody else, and they got into a position of power, and they wanted to keep it. Like it would have been never mind. I'm not even going to say that, but somebody got in a position of power and they wanted to keep the power, and the way to keep, and it happened to be white people that got in a position of power, and the way to keep power was to use it to keep everybody else down. And it just matriculated into every aspect of life, and people, it got tied to like patriotism somehow and loving your country. And
from day one, it got tied to this. It got tied to that.
And
it
God,
got tied to
like
this,
if you love God, you don't love black people. And maybe that's not what it's like anymore, but it used to be like that. There used to be dudes standing there delivering sermons about how God don't like black people.
Well, I'll just give you a couple. I mean, and this is probably would be considered, even though it's not a thing. I'll just say intra racism, whatever. The term white trash didn't come from black people. That came from white people.
That's a good point. I never thought of that. Yeah, that's
talking about other white people, because there were, even in slavery days, that were indentured servants.
That's a good point. And
an indentured servant, you're working in the field with these slaves. You can go whenever you want.
Yeah,
we're gonna feed you. You can sleep even in the house because you're white, but maybe not because you're out here working with them.
Yeah, I never
so the term white trash came from the slave master to the white man that was wandering through the woods and needed work.
Well, even other races too, right? Like
redneck,
but like light skin and dark skin.
Yeah,
white people don't care
the dark slaves were considered low level to the light skinned slaves because they were probably more than likely half white.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it I mean, like I said, it's tied to this, tied to this, tied to that. But from the beginnings,
right.
You know what I mean? Racism it came from Europe.
Right. Well, and then in the Marine Corps, I saw like Mexican dudes beefing with Guatemalan dudes.
Yeah,
shit's a trip. And like I didn't know he was different from you until you told me.
Shit's a trip.
Yeah,
shit's a trip. Man, I saw that first time I was ever in California, and I was like,
they take it serious out there.
Yeah, I was like, ain't y'all? But nah, they
were calling him Islanders. He's like, he's an Islander.
Yeah, calling him. What the fuck? Wait, you fucking coconut? I'm like, what the fuck does that mean, man? I ain't never heard. Oh, he's fucking brown on the outside with these white. I'm like, ain't y'all cool, man? I was like, no, this shit's real, man.
Cool.
So it.
Yeah,
I would probably say it
real, man. I never thought about that white trash thing. That
came from other white people.
Yeah.
Even the term redneck that came from the slave master talking about the indentured servant. We'll call him an indentured servant because that's what he was back then. A wanderer, a homeless, in the 1800s. Yeah, that shit came from the slave master, not from black people.
Interesting.
Yeah, I read that. I can't remember the name of that book, the author in that book, man. There was like 1,500 pages in that book, but it was more like a reference book, like telling you to go where to find the other shit. But
sure,
I got real deep into that shit. I was like, really? Even the word, word, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's shit you could look into for the rest of your life.
Yeah, because it's
you'll just find more and more and more
the
questions and
the flag.
Where'd this start?
I was gonna call it the General Lee, but what is it?
The Confederate flag.
Confederate flag.
I don't even know what it's called. The rebel flag.
Rebel flag or whatever.
So whack. You lost, man.
First of all, you fucking lost. You know what I mean? And
what other war is there like statues of the
loser?
Well, the people that lost. Like, I don't know.
But
I'm pretty sure the North came and burned all your shit down.
You know what I'm saying?
As a matter of fact, that shit was brutal.
First, let's talk about the L y'all took. But as soon as you get that dude, well, it's Southern pride, Southern heritage. Well, why can't the brothers wear it then?
Yeah. What Southern heritage are you talking about specifically?
Yeah. I mean, and then there's that. Oh, I got you. You ain't got to say no more.
Yes,
I got you.
Yeah, got you. You know which Southern heritage we're talking about.
Yeah. But shit, why can't the brothers wear it then if that's what it's about?
Dude, people are for real are trying to go back to like the 50s and shit. They're trying to overturn Roe v. Wade and shit. Now, we don't have time to get into this.
Yeah, man.
This episode started out pretty fun. And about halfway through, we started talking about war atrocities, and then we got to racism.
Hey, man,
and now we're out of time, and it's time to go. So
that's real shit here.
That's what's
real motherfuckers.
So
real
shit. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the show, not just the first half. Hopefully we didn't talk about anything that you needed to skip too much, but I could understand if some of that World War II stuff was a little bit triggering.
I got that.
Man. Yeah, you should
Whose
go.
History book is
you should
that
go.
in?
You should go look into that, man.
I'm about to.
It's some crazy shit. It's gross. You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna have a good time. It's gross. It's gross. But anyways, see you guys next week. Oh, we're on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that stuff. I forgot to say all that shit. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff on YouTube. Helps a lot. Most of all, tell your friends because You tell your friends. They follow us on Instagram. I see it too. I can tell. I'm like, oh, why'd this person start following us? Oh, they referred us. Cool. And then you get extra
Love
cool
to
points.
love to love.
You get extra cool points from me, man. So I see it happening, and I love it when it happens. So thank you if you've done it. And if you haven't done it, just do it one time. Just find somebody, say, listen to the Always Chillin' podcast. Do it. Okay. See ya.
Holla.